Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, our teachers that surely do real well. Peace, love, salutations unto all the brethren, the ark around the four corners of this world that continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, this is Brother Kalab along with the brother
Koda.
Alright, we're here through the Spirit of the Most High to bring a little bit of edification to the house of Israel, mainly the elect. Alright, now me and the brother was just fellowshipping over there, reading through a couple scriptures, and we bounced up the scripture, right, in 1 Samuel chapter 8. You can bring it out, Ark.
Alright, this is 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us.
Why it would displease Samuel, alright, and why it makes sense, alright, to be displeased with the people is because Israel already had a king. Alright, Israel had the Most High Yahawah Ba'asham Yahushai on their side.
That's right.
Alright, and he continued to display his love and his care for Israel, but Israel couldn't see it. Alright, and Israel wanted something else other than Yahawah Ba'asham Yahushai, alright, which makes us, alright, the rebellious nation that we are. Go ahead.
Reading on. And Samuel prayed unto Yahawah, and Yahawah said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I...
You understand? So the Most High saying, hey, they reject him. And by Israel asking for a king, yes, they're rejecting the Most High. Because the Most High is supposed to be the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Alright? But you asking for a king, you're telling the Most High here, well, we don't want you. We want somebody else. So the Most High is saying to Samuel, they don't want to give them what they want. And that is what our Father will do eventually. Alright? Do all that thing. You know what I mean? He will make you what? Go through certain things that you have to go through to learn a lesson. And lesson being learned today. Go ahead.
Something for you.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 5. Thus saith Yahawah, what iniquity have your fathers found in me?
What iniquity have your fathers found in me? That the Most High speaking. Alright? The way the way we forefathers, the way we, because we are our forefathers, alright, in the reincarnation, whether you want to believe it or not. Alright? What iniquity have we found in the Most High? Why does we treat the Most High that way? Go ahead.
Reading on. That they are gone far from me, and have walked after vanity, and are become vain.
When it is the Most High treat we bad to say we go and leave the Most High because the Most High in vain, the Most High not for we. You understand? We had no reason as a people to seek a king other than Yahawah Ba'asham Yahushai.
That's right.
Alright? That's why the scripture in I believe it's Malachi 1 and verse 1 and 2, it says, I have loved thee, said the Lord. And you're still asking, when hast thou loved us? The Most High displayed his love when he was in the wilderness. He fed us manna from heaven. When we was coming out of Egypt, he parted the sea. He sent plagues into Egypt. He sent his prophet Moses to deliver us.
That's right.
And yet still you asking why?
And plus he's smitten the other nations before us too.
Can.
You understand? Because if he didn't do that, the other nation would have smitten us.
That's right.
You know? And then, as the brother say, all they're asking, where is the love of the Most High? But the love of the Most High was with us since the day that he delivered us from Egypt. You understand? Even to this day.
Can.
Right? Because all these things happening is really preparing for the Most High to come back.
Can.
You know?
So I can bring a quick precept to back you up. Alright? But it's not only, the Most High didn't only show us his love, alright, from the time of Egypt, but from birth. Alright? Because when you check it out, you have to Zakak, alright, Isaac had two sons. His wife had twins. But yet still, he showed Jacob the love. And he hated Esau. And the first to give Jacob the promises instead of Esau, That's the first step, the first act of the Most High love to Israel, boy. You understand?
That's right.
This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse. I'll start at verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahushua to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahushua, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord, yet I love Jacob? You understand? The Most High could have choose Esau. He could have choose Esau to bestow all the blessings, all the good things. Right now, Esau could have been the one prophesying and praying for the downfall of we kingdom. So that he could rule. But right now, it's the other way around. You understand? The scripture says, for children yet not even being born, haven't done rather good or evil. But at the sake of election, the Most High chose you as a people, boy, a royal priesthood. So to choose a king, this story here in 1 Samuel, we can get back to it, is very sad. It's very disgraceful as a people, as a nation. Go ahead.
Alright, reading verse 8. According to all the works which they have done since the day I brought them out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me and serve other gods, so do they also unto me. And,
understand? Go ahead.
And what did Moses say? Moses say that when you're going to the land, basically throw down the pagan gods, you understand? Utterly destroy them, don't worship them, right? And what he say, do not so unto your God. Right? Unto your God, Israel God, which is Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Right? And what did all you do? All you did that unto all your God, all you forsake all your God. Right? All you forsook all your God. That is why we in today.
Go ahead.
Right? Jumping over to verse 19. Alright, reading on, it says, nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel. And they said, nay, but we will have a king over us.
Alright, so there is Israel. That's Israel for your money. Alright, Israel are people that they're stuck in their ways. Alright, they tend to try to make their own decisions. You understand? Despite the prophets going out there, because right now the prophets going out on the highways and hedges and saying, by change from your ways, just as they did to Samuel, alright, or just as they continue to do to us right now, the prophets, they did to Samuel. Alright?
Right. And then the Most High, we have a scripture that say the Most High stretched forth his hand to a rebellious people.
Correct.
Right? Reading on. It says in verse 20 that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles.
Stop. You see that? You hear what Israel is saying? So that we would be like the other nations. Alright, and that is the verse, alright, that caught my attention tonight. It's such a pity that Israel want to be like beasts. These other nations, the scripture said, they are spittle in the eyesight of the Most High. Why would you want to replica? Why you want to emulate? Why you want to be like a heathen nation? We have these Moabites, these Chinese that eat rats raw. You understand? They commit all sorts of abomination. They worship Buddha, a big ass god. We have these Hamites, you understand, that put big rings in the lip, suck shit out of cow bottom, wash their hair in cow piss. Why you want to be like these people? You understand? Why it is you want to leave off from your heritage, alright, your blessing, to go under, alright, the traditions and the customs of heathens. How foolish is our people? The Most High have all rights to call us a foolish nation.
I can.
You understand?
Something really good.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 10. I'll read from 1 and 2. It says, Hear ye the word which Yahawah speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahawah, Learn not the ways of the heathen.
Learn not the ways of the heathen. Don't practice them ways. You understand? Don't practice the heathen ways. You might know, alright, certain things that the heathens do. But from the moment you start to practice the heathen ways, you're going off. You understand? Like the other day, a while back on work, alright, this lady, she came in with her grandson, alright, a Jake, 2 Jakes, on the so-called Diwali. She had the Jake dressed up in a Hindu gear. That is learning the ways of heathen. We're not supposed to wear the clothes. We're not supposed to acknowledge their festivals. We're not supposed to acknowledge them days. We're supposed to acknowledge the high holy days of the scriptures. You understand? We're supposed to be a monument to Zion. That's why the scripture, the Most High call us Zion. Monuments of Yahawah Shem Yoshai. Alright, when people look unto the nation of Israel, when these other nations look unto us, they're supposed to see the Most High basically. They're supposed to see royalty.
That's right.
You understand? But Israel, we are a servant mentality, boy. That's why the scripture asks, is he a homeborn slave? Why it is you like to just follow people? Get back that rulership mentality, that leading class mentality. You have something there?
Yeah. This is 2 Kings 18, right? I'll read from verse 8, and it says, and walked in the statutes of the heathen, whom the Lord cast out from before the children of Israel, and of the kings of Israel, which they had made. And the children of Israel did secretly those things that were not right against Yahawah their power.
They did secretly before man. Had to be because the Most High knows and sees all things. Alright, so the Most High was observing the house of Israel that did after the customs of the heathens, and he was so displeased. Hence the reason we as a nation we find ourselves in history going into captivities, different captivities, the Assyrian, the Babylonian, he's in the Persian captivity, alright, and now we're back here again in the Babylon and Roman captivity. Because we're sinning against the Most High. You understand? We're choosing to be like the heathen, so what? He putting us under the bondage of the heathen. You want a heathen to rule over you? I'm putting a heathen to rule over you. We gain basically what we asked for. You understand? If you could read, because since in go to 1 Samuel 17 and read that verse. Let's see where it is. 1 Samuel.
And as the brother looking for the scripture, right? Basically, every bondage we went under, right? We cried out unto the Most High, right? We cried out unto the Most High, and the Most High delivered us. And what we do? We went back and disobeyed the Most High again. You understand? Which match up with the scriptures that Israel is a such type of people.
I will read and I will break down. There is 2 Samuel, 2 Kings, Salakia, chapter 17, verse 1. It says, in the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hoshea, the son of Elah, to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. You understand? So Israel had kings, alright, just as they asked for kings, they get kings. But the kings that they set up, they was doing evil. Alright? It's just a few kings that Israel had that did good. You have something to say on that?
Yeah, basically, as the brother was saying, kings all they asked the Most High for kings, right? But what they did, the deter all there from the ways of the Most High. You understand? Because as I was reading in 2 Kings, it say that basically they follow after the heathens and they build, let me read it in verse 10, it say, and they set up images and groves in every high hill and under every green tree. You understand? Basically all they set up Baal gods, right, and did evil in the eyesight of the Most High. Forget his laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? So yeah, all they had a righteous king that was ruling over all they, and all they didn't want that. You understand? Or they want to follow after vain traditions.
Proverbs 3:31.
Right? Vain traditions of men. That is what the nation of Israel basically following even unto this day. Right? Because look, I think it's Indian Arrival Day coming up, and it have Jakes who done going and buy Indian garment. You understand? What all they think that all they're doing, they all they're provoking the Most High to wrath against all that. Right? Because we see this is that people that continually provoke him to his face. You understand? By doing evil.
Correct.
Brother.
This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
And that is what the nation of Israel doing. Right? All they envying Esau, right? And choosing his ways. His ways is Christmas. You know, and all these abominable holidays that he put forth all here. And when the prophets of the Most High telling all here that, hey, these traditions of men is folly. You understand? In the eyesight of the Most High, all they don't want to hear that. Or they're bucking up and basically want to come against the prophets of the Most High. Beginning from Apostle Taha all the way down. Right? When all they go put off this pig-headed mentality, right? All ain't seeing that we living in bondage, right? We catching we royal, we catching we ass, right? In this white man system. Right.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in no place.
Right? And basically, who is the rich? We. Right? Because we, as the brothers say, we are monument to Yahawah. Right? We are princes and priests before the Most High. You understand? Where Ecclesiastes, I think it's 20 and 15, if I'm mistaken, it says, I look upon the earth and I saw, I think it's princes walking upon the ground and servants, right? Servants upon horses, right?
Servants walk. There are servants upon horses and princes walking as servants on the earth.
Right? And that's showing you the flip, right? We are the ones who are supposed to be reigning with the Most High, showing the other nations where they're going off, right? But all they want to walk in the other nation shoes, which is to go off too. You understand? And where the scriptures say, when the blind leadeth the blind, both shall fall in a ditch.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. Alright, that's the next verse. It says, I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right? We're supposed to be teaching the other nations the laws of Yahawah. You understand? So that righteousness will reign throughout the earth. Right? But what happened? Right? The other nation basically teaching the nation of Israel their folly.
Correct.
So right now, unrighteousness is reigning throughout the earth.
Folly is set in great dignity.
Wickedness all over the earth. Right? So when all you basically go gain on their right mind and understand that this is shit going on and this have to change.
Scripture say they will learn by death through pain.
Can.
That's why the Most High coming back to destroy 2/3 of the people of Israel. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. 2/3 of you all gonna die. Alright, because all you had a burn to learn.
That's right.
But the men, alright, the wanted and the elect, that out there sighing and crying for all the abominations on this earth, and have been awoken to the fact that, hey, this what we living in is not rest. And this what we living in, this kingdom that we living in had to crumble, this devil kingdom had to collapse. These are the men that gonna receive salvation. The ones that call upon Yahawah Hashem Yahushai and put their trust in Yahawah Hashem Yahushai. Alright, and that don't envy these hidden nations. Alright, if I can get from the Jeremiah 16 and 5.
Okay.
And after that, I would jump down 2 verses.
This is Jeremiah 15? 16 verse 5, and it says, For thus saith Yahawah, enter not into the house of mourning, need... Is that?
That was nice. That's Jeremiah 16, no 17, Salakia, and verse 5.
Jeremiah 17 and verse 5. Thus saith Yahawah, Cursed be the man that trusted in man.
Cursed be the man that trusted in man. Alright, so you as a people, you're already under these curses. Alright, you're under Deuteronomy 28:15 to 68. And you're making yourself more of a curse by putting your trust in man. You understand? So the scripture says, Cursed be the man that put his trust in man. Right now, the nation of Israel is cursed, right, because we trusting in these prime ministers and these presidents and the king and the queen.
Can.
And I hope all you could see for yourself, alright, you, alright, in Trinidad, I hope all you seen for yourself that all the leaders can't do shit for you. Alright, all the leaders can't help all the leaders have the place in the way it is right now.
Right.
Them same kings all they voting, them kings all they beg for, alright, leading all they to the ground.
Can. And if I may say this, what did Rowley is the Prime Minister of Trinidad?
Can.
And what did he say in time past? He said he don't know how again to deal with the country. You understand? So basically, you know that the knowledge, the wisdom of Yahawah in dwelling with these men.
Can.
You understand? Not dwelling with these men. Look, Kamala Persad Bissessa, which is the she was the Prime Minister in the time past. She's now the opposition leader, and she calling for the soldiers bill to come into play. Now when that bill come into play, because she even say in the article that she wants every citizen to have arms to protect themselves. But when every citizen have arms, what you think gonna happen is more bloodshed gonna be in the place. You understand? And what you think they're doing that for? They're doing that to protect their assets, because Jake don't have shit. You understand? As the scripture says, is Jacob a homeborn slave? And that way we are slaves. You understand? Suffering, we have nothing. So basically when they put these soldiers to arrest the people at will and to invade the people home and thing, is really to protect the high ones in the government, because they are the ones that have everything, the gold, the silver, you understand, the food. They are the ones that have everything.
If I may add, recently they brought down some armored gear uniform for these police officers. What's the reason why they bring down them thing? And they don't have no riots going on down here right now. Because what they're preparing, they're setting things in place, they're setting the stage for martial law.
That's right.
Alright? They're setting the stage for race wars. Alright? Which they're going to start. Alright? The leaders, they want chaos. Alright? So they could bring in certain things. They can't bring the martial law to say they're trying to bring back the order. But first, they must set up that chaos. Order through KO. You understand? You understand? Chaos first to play as though they bring in order. But it's distress.
That's right.
It's evil intentions that they have for you. By setting up these people, you don't know what you're asking for. You understand? put your trust in the Most High. Cursed be the man that put his trust in man.
That's right. Reading on. And make it flesh his arms, and whose heart departed from Yahawah. Right? Jumping down to verse 7, it says, blessed is the man that trusted in Yahawah.
Blessed is the man that trusteth in Yahawah. Ba'asham Yahawah. Ba'asham Makakodash. Reason being, we heading into a time, a dark time, a time of trial. Alright, the hour of temptation, the time when the whole Israel can be tried. Called the time of Jacob's trouble. Where there's going to be a famine. Alright, great famines on the earth, famine of food. Alright, famine of the word and all. You understand? And the scriptures say what wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at time. And wisdom and knowledge coming from Yahawah Ba'asham Yahushai. So in that day, blessed would be the men that put their trust in Yahawah Ba'asham Yahushai. You understand? That didn't depend on man. And that's what the Most High doing. He winning his prophets, he winning his men and the Lord from this world. From out of the so-called white man system. Because if you take the winning, alright, and if you continue to suck the breast, alright, at the so-called white man system and believe and depend from him for nurturing and development, in the time of temptation, you will fail.
That's right.
Just to trust in the Lord.
And if I may say, what the people of Trinidad, as we saying, great is the PNM. Right? But what the scripture say, in those days, all they would be cursing the same people, all they're saying that great is these people.
Exactly. Well,
or they will be cursing these people in that day.
Precept.
You understand?
This is Isaiah chapter